Ever feel like you want to make a short film, but time keeps flying by and it never happens? It's like there's always something in the way. No time, or maybe even excuses we don't even realize we're making. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 biggest challenges that we face as indie filmmakers, and more importantly, how to overcome them so you can finally finish that short film. Let's jump in if you're ready to stop putting it off and take the first step. Hey, Rebel Filmmakers! Reynaldo Canto here, welcome to the channel. So the first challenge is waiting for the perfect camera. You might think that you need the latest Blackmagic 4K or 6K, or maybe you're just waiting for the ideal camera to get started. Let me tell you something, you don't need that. You can make a short film with the phone. Seriously, if you don't have a phone or a decent camera, borrow one from a friend or a relative. Any camera will work. The thing about short film is that they're like a rehearsal, a learning experience. You make them to get better at your craft. So don't worry if you don't have a camera. Start with whatever you have. Let's talk about not having enough money or budget for your short film. Here's the truth, you can make a short film with almost no budget. All the short films I made in past were created with very little money. I relied on friends, on acting roles, or people that I knew, and sometimes I did everything myself. Camera work, directing, all of it. Of course, you might have to sacrifice some quality when you do it this way. For example, when I made my latest short film, The Call from the Dead, I only had one crew member helping me with the audio while I was handling everything else. And yes, I felt like I was sacrificing my role as a director by having to focus on the camera and lighting instead of fully directing my actors. That shift in focus can be challenging, and I think I could be more present for my actors if I had more help. But at that moment, I worked with the crew I had and didn't want to stop just because I didn't have a big team. My goal was to keep making the short film. So if you don't have more help, do it yourself. Ideally, you want a team of people to collaborate with, but that's not always possible, and it shouldn't stop you. In the end, I'm happy with the final result. You can also find free locations, public parks, streets, or even a friend's house. The actors can bring their own clothes, and you can get props with what you already have, or write your script around the things you have. If you don't have lights, you can shoot using natural light. There's always a way to make it work without breaking the bank. The next challenge is finding actors. You might not know any professional actors, but here's the good news. You don't need professionals to get started. When I first began making short films, I used my family. My brother and sister were my actors. Later, I started working with real actors. But you can start with whoever you know. If you're looking for actors more experienced, try local theater or schools. Many people are looking for opportunities to practice their acting, and your short film can be the perfect chance for them. If they can see your passion for filmmaking, they're likely get excited to be part of it. Social media is another great way to find actors. Just post an ad on Instagram or Facebook. One important thing to remember is to be upfront with them about not being able to pay them. But make sure they know it could be a great opportunity for them to build their portfolio. The next point is waiting for the perfect script. Maybe you're reading something, but it doesn't feel ready to shoot yet. Yes, having a solid script is crucial because it's the foundation for any good short film, but don't let that hold you back. You'll always find something to tweak in the script. That's just part of the process. You write, rewrite, and keep improving it, but don't wait for perfection. I love writing my scripts, but yeah, it's a painful process to me. But I wouldn't want to be involved in any other way. I truly enjoy it. You'll improve with every project. Keep studying and learning more about how to write the scripts, read books, and take courses if you can. Don't wait for the perfect script. Just start making films, learn, and get better at your own way. Now, let's talk about something that holds many of us back. procrastination. You know how it goes. You plan to write your script, but then you get distracted by social media, YouTube, or any other things. Before you know it, the day is gone and nothing gets done. Here's the truth I learned. Discipline is the key to finish any project. If you struggle with procrastination like I do, start small. Create a simple work plan and dedicate just 15 to 30 minutes a day to writing or work on your short film. Once you start, you'll notice that you want to keep going. Progress is incredibly motivating. I used to tell myself, I'll start tomorrow, but that tomorrow never came. Don't fall into that trap. The best thing you can do is push through the excuses and start today. Here's another tip. If writing alone feels overwhelming, find a friend or a collaborator to work with. Having a writing buddy makes the process more fun and keeps you accountable. But even if you're working solo, the key is consistency. Remember, the only way to grow as a filmmaker is to keep creating. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start now. Keep working, keep filming, and most importantly, keep improving. If you like this video and want to dive deeper into making a low-budget short film, check out my ebook, How to Make a Low-Budget Short Film. Got tons of useful tips to help you create awesome projects without spending a fortune. Just hit the link in the description so you can learn more about it. So now that you are committed to make your short film, maybe you should learn how to shoot a dialogue scene. You can learn more about that in this video that appears here. And if you already know that, you can learn how to edit a dialogue scene, and that video is here. See you in the next Rebel Filmmakers video. Tell me, what do you think about this? Like this video, please like.